that when work is done when initially system has state P1, V1 and a final state. This is initial state of the system of system. Okay, and a system goes from initial pressure and initial volume to P2, V2, final volume and final pressure. Okay, that is our final state. So this is final state. Okay, final state. There can be contraction, there can be expansion. Okay, so means contraction means V2 less than V1. Okay, so that is contraction. In contraction, work is positive. Okay, so work is positive. And in expansion, in which V2 is greater than V1, work is less than 0. So this is expansion. Okay, so when system contracts, work is positive, and when it expands, work is negative. In some books, it is written as opposite, that when volume increases, work is positive, and when volume decreases, then work is negative. Okay, so both are correct. Both means they are it depends on you. Either it is means arbitrary, it depends on you, which either you take contraction is positive, then expansion will be negative. If expansion is positive, then contraction will be negative. So both are possible. So the work has two kinds. The work that we here defined is dissipative, non-dissipative work. There are two kinds of work. Okay, non-dissipative work means if you uh, work on a gas, means in the case of this where we compress the gas, okay, we apply the force on the piston. This is piston, movable piston. Okay, and there is a gas in this cylinder, so we apply the force on this piston. So we applied force very slowly, means we compress gas very slowly. These processes which take very slow, these are known as quasi-static. Means slow processes. Process. Okay. So in that process, here the cylinder, the friction between cylinder and the wall of piston is frictionless. Means there is no any friction. Work is not dissipated in friction. So there is a zero friction between the wall of the cylinder and a piston. Okay. So friction is zero in the case of non-dissipative work. And these processes are known as reversible processes. Okay. So in reversible processes, we do not take in friction into the account. So there is a zero friction between the wall of the cylinder and a piston. So no work is dissipated. So work here is known as non-dissipative work. And a process means you can reversible process means if you first you contract means you put force on this piston into the cylinder in this direction means you contract, you compress the gas. But if you decrease the force, then the process comes to the initial state. Okay. So by changing the force or by changing the pressure, there is environment is exerting on this uh, piston, you can bring the system into the initial state. Means in this process, in reversible process, at first you brought one state to two state. Okay, initial state to second state. Then you can bring it two to one state. This process is known as reversible process. Okay. Okay. But in irreversible process, you cannot bring back into the same initial state. Okay, because some of the energy is dissipated in the friction. So same amount of means you cannot bring in the same initial state by expanding. And there is also dissipative work, and in dissipative work you cannot bring back into the second state. So in dissipative work there was non-dissipative work, and the second type of work is dissipative. Okay. So dissipative work, we can understand dissipative work by the process. For example, Joule's experiment. You know that in Joule's experiment, we have a liquid, okay, and there is a small pedal, okay, and that pedal is attached with a pulley, and there is a rope, and a mass is hanged with the pulley. This is mass, and there is a water inside this container. This is container. Okay. So in container we have put a liquid water. Okay. So if you move this mass to the downward direction, then this pedal rotates. Okay. So this pedal rotates. So as mass moves downward, so this pedal, this is pedal. Okay. So this pedal moves into the water, rotates in the water. As a result, By mechanical work, you transfer heat into the water. So you do work, mechanical work, by rotating pedal. Okay. Mechanical work means because you apply the torque and the theta, it turns the pedal wheel turns uh, some angle, and because this is the angular displacement, so that is your work in this process. So you are doing work, and that work is transferred as a heat into the water. It means work, you are doing work, but if you rotate, if you put this mass, now when you rotate this mass, so it is initial, for example, the initial state was different. For example, say there was one initial state, then after rotating it becomes two. But if you hang mass in opposite direction, means in this direction, first you are hanging mass in this direction, now you are hanging mass in opposite direction, means you are giving it opposite torque. So will it is position, will it is state will come into the first? Never. Okay, so it will not, the water will not come into initial state, never. Okay, so such processes are known as uh, irreversible processes, okay, and a dissipative work. So if you have water into the heater, heater into the water, okay, so if you put heater inside the water, okay, so means when you have heater inside the water, you actually pass the current through the heater, and that is converted into the heat energy. So electrical energy is converted into heat energy. So amount of work that is performed by the current is given by this formula, I square R T. Okay, this is work performed by the current during the heating process. Okay, but if you reverse the current, so you cannot get back the same work as you first put the heater into the water. So you cannot change the state of you cannot bring the water's state into initial state by changing the current direction. So first current was flowing from positive to negative, then you say that this becomes positive and this becomes negative. So you cannot change the state of the system by changing the current. This is also a dissipative work. Okay. So heat flow. Okay. You know that that heat flow is always irreversible process. Okay, it means that heat always flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. Okay, so it never happens that heat can flow from low temperature to high temperature. Okay, so if you have an object, for example, if you have this ice and you put this into the water, okay, so water gets cold and ice gets warm. Okay, means ये इस तरह नहीं हो सकता कि आइस जो है मतलब खुद ब खुद जो है ठंडी हो जाए और जो वाटर है खुद ब खुद गर्म हो जाए. ठीक है, इस तरह नहीं हो सकता कि इसमें से हीट जो है वाटर, if you have warm water, that heat flow from warm water to the sorry ice to the warm water. It can never happen. Okay, so heat, natural direction of heat is to flow from hot body to cold body. That is natural process. Okay? And that process is reversible. Means it can never happen that if there is an object, okay, and it can become cold by releasing heat, or it can for example, if you have object and there is a block and you move block from one position to the second position, for example, this is path, okay, from one position to two second position, some of the energy is wasted into the friction. Okay, okay, that energy is wasted as a friction, but it can never happen that this object again can gain some energy from the environment and move with the velocity. Okay, it is means irreversible that objects can gain energy itself from environment. Okay, so these processes are irreversible processes, but in heat engine that we will study in first law of thermodynamics, that the heat flows between two bodies at the same temperature, and that flow is known as isothermal heat flow. Okay, that is known as isothermal. In ideal cases, isothermal heat flow. Usually this happens in the engines. Okay, ideal engines is Carnot engine. Okay, so this is known as, this is also reversible process.